Hello and good morning, friends. Today I'm going to be making some fried apple pies my style. Right here I have some fried apples that I canned myself, and believe me, they are delicious. And I'm going to dump just a little bit of these apples in there, turn my burner on high for just a little bit till I get them the way I want them. I'm going to put just a little bit of cinnamon in this. Not a whole big bunch, but just a little. And let that all get heated up good together. Alright, our apples cut off now. I'm going to turn that burner down just a little, because these are already fully done. When I canned these, I had them fully done. And so basically, really all I have to do is heat them up. And I'm going to add just a little bit more apples to that. Make sure we have plenty for what we're going to do here. Mix all that good cinnamon flavor in. Fry for just a little bit till we get our apples just right. Alright, I think that's going to be good on the apples now. And I'm going to show you what I'm going to do here. I have 2 cans of the little small biscuits here, and I always have a little bit of problem opening these, but hopefully it won't be too bad. Oh, pretty smooth there. I'm going to stack these over like this. Alright, now this is my rolling pin. This is my plate to put them in. And here's what we're going to do in this table. Make sure your table is very, very clean, and that's what I did. And you're just going to roll these out till you make you like a little, something like a little circle, just like you would regular fried apple pies, except these is the easier way. And I'm going to get my apples. You want to just put just a little bit there, just a little tiny bit, and fold this right over just like that, just like you would the big apple pies. That's all you have to do. Okay, there's number 1. And you keep doing this till you get them all done. You just flip that over just a little. I hope you all can see this. See what I'm doing here. The apples. Oh yeah. Make little crimps around the side to lock it all in. Lay that aside. I want to get me at least a pan full, and that'd be probably either 6 or 7, I think is what my skillet holds there. Just flatten that right out. And I tell you, these right here may not look like much, but they are delicious. Makes one of the greatest little snacks. Plus, it's healthy too. I mean, apples are good for you. Oh, they smell, them apples smells delicious. I love doing stuff with the stuff I've actually canned myself. It's kind of rewarding to do that. And you all will be surprised by the end results of these. These little babies are amazing, and they taste amazing. One thing, if you put in these little fillers, if you put too much apples in them, they're going to come out the sides. It won't hold them, but you know, you just have to experiment with yourself to see what you can do and what you can't, and you learn as you go, and that's what I did. I've got two cans of the little biscuits, and usually there's like 10 little biscuits in each can, and so that's going to make like 20 of these will be plenty. But they do make a wonderful snack. You know, the only thing I have against actual fried apple pies is all that cooking oil and stuff where you have to deep fry them or grease or, you know, whatever anybody uses. Myself, the less oil, the better off, in the way I see it, more healthier. Plus, I don't like all that oil taste anyway. And this right here is going to make about 7, so I think we're going to let this one be the last one till we put them in our pan. Oh yeah. Alright, that's about 7 of them. I'm going to take you with me right over to the stove. Set my skillet back on there. Turn this very, very low. Take a little bit of cooking spray. Not a lot, just enough so it won't stick too bad, and put me just a teeny tiny bit of olive oil, not much, just a little. Like I said, I don't like that oil taste. Lay my little apple patties right in there. And these biscuits, sure, as they fry, they're going to start expanding, so they'll get a little bit bigger. So we got to leave a little room for them to expand out a little. All right. Can you see how that looks now? And they're ready to fry. I've got my spatula here ready to flip them when they get ready. Keep them separated. Now they're starting to simmer. Now, myself, I start turning mine right away because I don't want them, you know, burnt up. I want them to have just not a burnt look or taste, but very, very dark brown. That way I know they're good and done. And I'll show you just in a minute what these are starting to look like already. Look at these two. Now, can you see these? Look at that, already getting nice and brown. Oh, they're going to be good. Those are delicious. And you saw how much cooking oil I put in that knot, but just a tiny bit. That way they're not really greasy. That part right there, I do have a little bit of a problem with them. All that grease. And you just keep flipping these over until you're pretty certain that they're done. You know, you don't want them to get to the burning stage, but delicious. Alright, we're ready to roll some more out. Alright, here we go. Alright, put us a little more apples in here. Like so. Pinch this over. A little bit more in that one. Get this and get our fried apple pies out now. They're good and done. Alright, there's our little fried apple pies that we've already got fixed. And don't them look scrumptious? And believe me, they are. And we'll set them right there till we finish up with our little biscuits we've got here. And cooking with something that you've canned yourself, I mean, it's just an awesome feeling knowing that I did that and what I can make out of something that delicious. And you know, there's so many different ways of eating fried apples. I mean, you can make pies out of them, you can make cakes, just have them for breakfast with some butter and hot biscuits. It's just, it's amazing. The things you can do with it. And besides that, I love to can. I just think it's fun, and and you get the reward of it when you go to eat it. Now, let's get that one. One more out of that can. put just a little bit too much in that one. Take a little bit more of that out. Don't want it to come open on us. Okay, now we're on our second can of biscuits. And I need to make my 7, I need 2 more up here, so. Alright, now I've got 1 more to go, and I'll have me another pan, and that'll leave enough for 1 more pan of them. About 20 little apple pies by the time I get done with 2 whole cans. Our pan is ready now. Go back over to the stove. We had some catastrophic stuff going on here. Alright, now, got to repeat this process. Spray our skillet good. Put us just a teeny tiny bit of cooking oil. We don't want much, just a tiny bit. That'll be plenty. And then put our little biscuits right in there. You know, you can also do this with the bigger biscuits too. They don't, to me, they don't turn out as good. That's why I like to use the little ones. And the little ones also gets done a lot faster too. Right. Let's get them in there. Wonder. It's like it wants to come apart on me. I think I need to go ahead and put him in there right fast. Flip him over. Now you see where your skillet's already heated up? They're browning a lot faster, so you've got to pretty much stand right over them to make sure they don't burn on you. You see how fast that's going? Tried to stick to the other one. Alright. Turn it down just a little bit more. And you see them? See how fast them browned? That's why you have to just keep adjusting your skillet till you get them, your burner until you get them to where they'll still get good and done. You don't want to get done too fast because the inside might not get done. So you want them real slow. I hope I've got that turned down low enough. And you know, just keep flipping them to make sure they don't burn, just to get good even heat on both sides. See, that one was already trying to burn a little bit. Very, very brown. But I want them dark brown, but I also want them good and done too. Through and through. Yeah. Alright. And we'll be back. Okay, we have our last pan of apples in there. Ready to finish them up. You see how pretty they're looking? Oh yeah. This is our last batch. Those 2 cans made 3 pans full. Of 7 in each one, so. Oh yes. It's gonna be good. Great little snack. And they're so much easier than the, you know, the regular ones that you deep fry. These are a lot easier to do. So. Looking good. See how good them looks? Delicious. Can't wait to try one. And these has to be turned pretty often because they will stick and burn on you very fast, even on very low heat they will. You have to turn them very fast and very often. Make sure they don't burn. And these are cherries. I like to turn them on their side, the little edges of them, and brown them some too. Plus that helps to make sure you know that they're done through and through. Stand him right up on his side like that. Let it sit for a minute. And I think them is just about done. So here we go with our last batch. Right into there, like so. And now, time for the taste test. Let me get one off the side over here. It's a little bit cooler. Now, alright, time to try it out, and I'm going to go right for the middle of it. Look at all that good appley goodness. Can you see it? It's delicious, and here we go. It's absolutely out of this world. It's wonderful. If you get a chance, you should try them. They're easy to make, they're quick, they're delicious. And so, here we go. I'll see you later.